right, so happy birthday, Libras. I am a Libra. My birthday was horrible, but happy birthday to you all and to all of the upcoming birthdays. I hope you guys have great birthdays. So I am going to do a quick reading for the week of October the 8th and see what we have in store here. Shuffling the cards, you probably hear that. Oh, we're starting. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords. We have the oh wow, Ten of Wands. A lot of endings here. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the, ooh, thank goodness, Sun card. And we have the Six of Pentacles. All right. So, Libras, for the week of October the 11th, we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Sun card. And we have the Six of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, of course, we have the Two of Cups. So I'll just leave this right here so I can start going through the bottom of the deck to find out what's really happening here. All right, and I already got it. All right, so Libras, let's start with the Ten of Swords. So it seems to me that you guys are going through some type of ending. The Ten of Swords can be betrayal. The Ten of Swords can be just the end of a mental cycle. It can be something so heavy to where everything has added up and it has really taken a toll on you. In this particular deck, you can see here that these swords are not really touching this individual, and you can see off in to the side here you have Bambi, or Little Deer. I call it Bambi. So this person these swords are not penetrating this person's skin, but this person is just mentally gone. Like, they can't take another thing. They've been through the cycle of swords. They've locked themselves in the mental prison, and this could have something to do with their childhood as well, because of that Bambi character there. They are at their wits' ends, and there's nowhere to go from here but up. Again, this is the end of a cycle. So the next card that we have is the Ten of Wands. So this card, and you can see Bambi's parents back there, this card is telling me that you've been carrying a burden. This particular spread, or this week for Libras, and this won't resonate with everyone, but I can tell this is about relationships, because remember, again, at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Cups. So it's telling me that there's some type of transition that's happening within this relationship. You are ending cycles here with two tens here. These are pretty much big cards. So mentally, you are you've analyzed everything, you've broken everything down. You could feel betrayed. You may have found out that there was some betrayal. I don't see that here. What I see here is that there's been an imbalance, and maybe someone has walked away and just has gotten to their wits' end because they were carrying the weight of this relationship on their back, and it just became too much. And they didn't have any outlet. So there was nothing that they could do but to walk away and to take time for themselves, to nurture themselves and to pour that love back into themselves, because they have been neglected. So you may have been the person that has been neglected in this relationship because you've been carrying everything on your back. You've been carrying the weight of the world of this relationship. You've been carrying the burden. You've been worried more about the other person than yourself. And again, there's some type of imbalance in this relationship that the universe, because the Empress is a major arcana. So the universe is saying that we got to bring things back into balance. We need to bring some type of clarity into the situation, and we need to make sure that balance is restored. Otherwise, there can be nothing else. If we don't restore this balance, this is the end of the line here. And in this particular relationship, I don't see that this is the end of the line. The reason I say that, because at the bottom of the deck, again, we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a very spiritual union. It's a merging of two souls coming together. In a lot of cases, divinely guided. You see this star here that's connecting to their third eye and down into the cups. And so it's locking them together. So this is a very cosmic relationship. And then behind that card at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So from what I see here, there was a nurturing character, right? One of you guys, I don't mean to call you characters, but one of you all was more nurturing and more giving and taking care of the other one and giving every single thing that you had. You gave everything that you had to make sure that this person was okay. And this person didn't give anything back. And this cycle may have been going on for a while. I don't know, but I can tell you that from what I see here in the cards, this cycle may have been going on for some time, because it just got to the point where you couldn't do anymore. There was nothing else that you could take, and you felt like because that person wasn't giving anything back to you and you were carrying the weight of the world of this relationship on your back, that it was just time to go. You had to end things because this cycle just had no more life in it. There was nothing else that you could do. There was nothing else that you could give. There was nothing else left. And so you walked away. And now you're pouring back into yourself, right? So you are now being the Queen of Pentacles to yourself. And you all may be communicating telepathically. I feel like there's some type of mental communication that's happening between you guys still. You may not be, I don't see anything here. It's not to say that it's not happening, but I don't see anything here that says that you guys are communicating. I see that you may have kind of separated for a second. But I do see that there is the energy around you all to say that there is the possibility of a reconciliation and a new beginning that is inspired and a little bit more passionate, a little bit more balanced, where you all are, I think the other person is realizing where they went wrong in this relationship, and they are working on themselves as you are working on yourselves to bring balance back into this relationship. And the decision will be made to have this new beginning, because the universe will give you all an opportunity to reconcile. So in short, take care of yourself. You know, this reading is definitely not saying right now go out and kind of initiate some type of reconciliation. No, what I'm saying is pour everything that you have right now into you. Like, fill yourself up, fill your own cups up. Take care of you right now. That needs to really be your focus. You need to make sure that you're okay, because if one of you guys is not balanced, neither one of you can be balanced. And right now, this relationship is really calling for some balance. So remember that. Take care of yourself. Do things that you love to do, whatever that may be. And when the time is right, you'll know it. And I wish you luck on your possible reconciliation. Hope you have a great week. Bye, guys.